Hey guys, Sword One Second here, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make a billboard UI script above the player's head. So let's get started. So first off, you want to go into Roblox Studio, and you want to go into base plate. I choose base plate, it doesn't really matter. Anyways, so we go here, and what you're going to first want to do is you want to click on a part, and you're going to want to add a billboard GUI script, and in the billboard GUI script you want to go down and to where you see always on top, and it'll create this thing. You can see a little thing moving around the part when I move it around. Now you want to add a text label, but before that, go back into the billboard GUI, scroll down until you see a studs offset. You want to go into the third one and do 2. So now if you look, the text label is always above the parts, it's above the part. So in the text label, this is for like customization. What I do is I go to background transparency, I remove it, I go down into the text, I do text scaled, turn it off, turn it on, that's a little glitch, and I put it all the way to white so you can see label. And just for a placeholder, I'm going to put player. So now you can see it says player. And that's all you need for right now. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to click cut, or you can do Control X. I usually do Control X but for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be I'm going to right click. So delete part, you don't need it anymore. Go into server storage and do Control-Shift-V. That'll put the GUI in there. Now you want to go into server script service and you want to add a script. Now this is going to be the script that is going to hold all the data. And just take away print hello world and we can start. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the script to reference the billboard GUI. So what I like to do is, for simplicity, I do BB GUI, all lowercase, and then so the first line will be local BB GUI. The GUI is all caps, equals game colon get service brackets quotation marks server storage. So right now all this is doing, it's getting server storage. Now what we're going to want to do is we're going to do wait for child, because we want to wait for the child, when it hit its first steps, and then you want to do quotation marks and the things, and you want to do the name. So for me it would be BBGUI, all lowercase. If you didn't change the name, it would be billboard GUI, just like that. But for me, since I changed the name, it would be BBGUI. So drop 2 lines and do game dot players dot player added colon connect function player. And you're gonna want to make sure that your script matches mine. It's like cap sensitive. So if, for instance, game G was uppercase, it wouldn't recognize it. So you wanna keep it cap sensitive. So after that, you're gonna do player dot character added connect function player, close it, and you want to make sure the end is added. Now this is where we're going to do all the main stuff. So what you want to do is you want to do local cloned GUI. Now this could be anything. It could be CGUI, it could be CGUI, it could be anything. So for simplicity, I'm just going to put CGUI, and then it's going to be equal, and then BB GUI, you want to put this, the name that you put this, the local, the variable, and then you want to do colon clone. Now what this does is it clones the billboard UI. And so if I were to run the game and I go into server storage, see that that's there? Alright, so go back into the script. Now you want to do CGUI, or whatever you called this, dot, this is like for customization, so text label dot text equals quotation marks, and then just put player for now. So it'll say player, and then CGY dot text label dot text color 3. Remember, you want to make sure your script looks exactly like mine. Here, let me zoom in a little so you can see it better. So you want to make sure it looks exactly like mine. Okay, so after text color 3, you want to do equals color 3 dot from RGB. So what this basically does is you get, so you like want to go into the text label, and you see how these have like three letters. That's RGB. So if I were to go, since I have this transparency, it doesn't really matter. So if I wanted it to be green, you see these colors, you see these numbers, that's the color. Make it a little darker, you see how the numbers change. Now if you want to reference it, just look right down here. You don't have to memorize it, just look down there. So for me it'd be 12, 156, and 17. So now that'll make the text green. So now you want to go down, CGUI dot parent equals game dot workspace, wait for child, because remember we want to wait for the child, player dot name, and then we want to put dot head. And so what this does is it puts the name into our head. So now let me explain the text a little bit, the script a little bit more. So like I said, it's getting the billboard GUI, game.players, this is when the player gets added, and then this player.character added connect is when the character actually gets spawned in. And see, when a player resets, all this would be gone, but since we did player.character added, it adds it back. So now if we save this, get that out of the way, and then if we just play it, you'll see that, boom, look, I see you got player and it's green, it's the same color. So now stop. Now say for instance that you want an owner tag. So what would you do is you would add another line above local CGUI, you do if player.name with a capital N equals 2 equals quotation marks. For me it'd be Sword Art Online 2nd. And then we just want to make sure there's that, and then I'm going to put an else, and then an end right below that, because we're going to add something else there. So then here, we go here, it'd be owner developer, something like that. So when we join like that, it'll give me a tag like that. So if you have no group for the game, you can just do Control X, Control V, and then you want to go down here and do the same thing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to indent to make the code look nicer, and it's easier to read. So what you want to do is you just want to change this to player. I changed it to player, you could change it to like guest or something, but for me I'm just going to do player. And then for that, I'm gonna go back on the text UI. I want something blue. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is 63156, same thing, yep. And then 137, like that. Now, there you go. We've got it all added in. Now, let's say I don't want my owner thing to be green because that doesn't appeal to most eyes. So I can make it gold, like a very light gold, and then I can go here. I can do 223, 223 again, and then 21. So there you go. So now we go into play, go into the base plate, and boom. You can see that I have owner, comma developer. It's the same thing that I put in here. And if a random person were to just join, then it'd say player. And that's basically it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.